90 Day, The Last Resort's Jasmine Pineda's relationship with Matt Branis is troublesome. Matt doesn't seem ready to settle down. On the finale of the 90 Day, The Last Resort tell-all reunion episodes, Jasmine Pineda's new beau, Matt Branis, made an appearance via video to tell his side of the story, but that sparked some concern. Jasmine, from Panama, and her estranged husband, Gino Palazzolo, from Michigan, met online and allowed their story to be filmed for reality television. First, they appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 5, and then 90 Day Fiancé Season 10 and 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2. Their love story devolved, and Jasmine just gave birth to a baby whose father is Matt, her boyfriend. Jasmine and Gino's relationship was full of turmoil, and it culminated with Jasmine pressuring Gino to agree to an open marriage at the resort. Gino and Jasmine had intimacy issues, and Jasmine thought that an open marriage might be the solution. Jasmine had already met and formed a connection with Matt, so she wanted Gino's blessing to pursue a physical relationship with Matt. However, she assured Gino that it was only going to be physical, not emotional. On Part 5 of the tell-all, Matt was brought in via video stream to speak his truth for the first time. After all, Gino and Jasmine left the resort agreeing to give their marriage another try. Jasmine's pregnancy threw a wrench in that plan, so a lot has happened since they left the resort. When host Sean Robinson asked Matt how he felt when he found out Jasmine was pregnant, Matt responded bluntly, scared. Matt expanded on his answer, sharing that he was frightened because he'd been running from fatherhood since he was young. He said that he figured it was about time he grew up, and shared that he's now happy with the pregnancy. Matt didn't seem to be elated. He appeared to be resigned to the fact that it happened, so he'd deal with it. Matt's response here is concerning. He seemed to be excited about fatherhood but uneasy too, perhaps because the pregnancy was unplanned. If Matt is now finding himself in a position to be a father, he has to accept the reality. He didn't choose it, it just happened, so Matt's hesitancy is alarming. Matt's appearance on the tell-all ruffled some feathers among the cast, of course. The men, including Rob Warren and Florian Sujak, tried to defend Gino, and called Matt out for sleeping with a married woman. Gino looked annoyed the entire time Matt was on the screen, rolling his eyes and throwing up his hands in frustration. Matt said he didn't need to defend himself. He came into a situation in their marriage, but it seemed he had no idea what it actually entailed. Matt then went on to blame Gino for the marriage's demise, since he didn't treat Jasmine very well and they weren't intimate. Matt seemed unclear on the terms of the open marriage scenario, saying he thought she was allowed to, hang out with me or sleep with me twice a week, or something like that. The terms of Gino and Jasmine's open marriage were a bit hazy for everyone involved, it seems. Jasmine gave birth to her and Matt's daughter, Matilda, in April. The tell-all reunions were shot back in January, and as of that time, Matt and Jasmine still couldn't say that they loved each other. Then, after thinking about it, he responded, I do. She's carrying my child, so I do. For Matt to say he loved Jasmine because she was pregnant with his child is troubling. Matt seems like he was thrown into this situation without knowing the ramifications. He claimed he and Jasmine were using protection, so her pregnancy really threw him for a loop. He is tied to Jasmine for life through their child, so him saying he loved her because she was the mother of his baby might be a red flag that they'll have trouble being happy together. Matt's role in Jasmine and Gino's open marriage was never clearly defined. The open marriage seemed to be a band-aid for major issues in their relationship. Sean even said it at the tell-all. An open relationship seemed like an odd solution for Jasmine and Gino's marriage problems, as their relationship was already very broken. Gino said that one of the show's counselors, Reba Thomas, was in a successful polyamorous relationship, and that was partly why he agreed to it with Jasmine. It was always obvious that Gino didn't want to be in an open marriage, and Jasmine was the one who preferred it. She met Matt at the gym, and the plan sprouted from there. Whether Jasmine honestly thought that adding Matt to the equation would fix her marriage with Gino, or she just wanted to get out of her legal bond with her then-husband, is unknown. After hearing Matt's dry response to whether he loved Jasmine or not, Sean asked Jasmine whether she loved Matt. Her response was as troubling as Matt's, I'm figuring that out, Sean. Jasmine seemed scared to fully commit to Matt. She has a child with him, but that's not the same as going all out in a relationship. If the two can co-parent peacefully together, regardless of whether they're in a committed romance, that would be the most beneficial situation for their daughter. As time goes on, Matt and Jasmine might start forming a deeper connection that could turn into love. Right now, they aren't ready for that step. Matt and Jasmine are both in the same boat as far as their relationship. They aren't sure whether they love each other, but they have a child together. Perhaps, in the time since the tell-all was filmed and Matilda was born, their love for each other has grown, and they are better equipped to be parents. Only time will tell whether Matt and Jasmine will be in it for the long haul, but we're hoping for the best, especially for Matilda. When Jasmine Pineda walked into 90 Day, The Last Resort, fans were hopeful. After her stormy and unforgettable relationship with Gino Palazzolo, it seemed like she was finally on a journey toward inner peace and personal growth. She arrived in Isla Bella with sun-kissed skin, fresh extensions, and a heart cautiously optimistic. But alongside her came Matt Branis, a charming, tall Floridian with a crooked smile and surferboy charisma that turned heads and triggered alarms. From day one, it was obvious Jasmine had dived in headfirst. She spoke about Matt with glowing admiration. "He's not like Gino," she'd whisper to the confessional cameras, brushing away tears. "He listens. He's exciting. He makes me feel beautiful again." Jasmine longed for a partner who ignited her passions but also offered emotional safety. For a hot minute, it looked like Matt might be that man. But as the sessions began and the group therapy intensified, cracks started to show, hairline fractures in the polished glass Jasmine had tried to build around her new relationship. While Jasmine approached the process with fiery intensity, treating every group circle like a sacred opportunity for healing, Matt seemed distant, detached, dismissive. "I'm just not into all the feeling stuff," Matt said during one session, as he scrolled through his phone under the table. "We vibe, that's all that matters, right?"